Being relatively new to Dungeons & Dragons, I had no idea there were so many varieties of Owlbear. Not sure if Hasbro will make more, but at least we have these two. To make the Owlbear Cocktail, you'll need creme de cacao, peppermint schnapps, coconut rum, vanilla almond milk, whipped cream, and mini chocolate chips or chocolate sprinkles. Depending on which type you're making, you'll need either a white creme de cacao or a dark creme de cacao. For the Arctic Owlbear, add some ice to your shaker. Pour in 1 ounce of a white creme de cacao, a ½ ounce of peppermint schnapps, a ½ ounce of coconut rum, 2 ounces of a vanilla almond milk or something similar, then a quick spray of whipped cream. Shake it all up and pour it into your glass. Top it with whipped cream and a few chocolate sprinkles or mini chocolate chips. For the Forest Owlbear, you'll use the exact same recipe but with dark creme de cacao. So, shaker with ice, 1 ounce of that dark creme de cacao, a ½ ounce of peppermint schnapps, a ½ ounce of coconut rum, 2 ounces of a vanilla almond milk or something similar, then a quick spray of whipped cream. Shake it all up, then pour it into your glass. Top it with whipped cream and more chocolate sprinkles than the Arctic version. Cheers! From the company that brought you Transformers and Dungeons & Dragons come the Dicelings, massive D20s that transform into some of your favorite D&D creatures. Released in conjunction with the Honor Among Thieves film, we have both the Arctic and Forest Owlbears. The Arctic version was in the first wave, as that's the one we see in the film, but I didn't see the Forest one until months later. The packages simply call both of these Owlbear. I didn't see any references to their specific subspecies, so searching for them and subsequently ordering the correct one could get tricky. The instructions claim that this is only 8 steps, which is true if you have 2 steps per step. Pull up the 8, revealing the head. Pull out the sides. Take the main body section and rotate it upside down. Straighten out the legs, bending at the knee. Turn the feet around to face forward. Straighten out the shoulder joints, opening this gap. Lift up the head, folding that whole section back and filling that gap. Fold the back pieces down. The head is on a ball joint, so you can just flatten that back down. For each wing, fold the bottom triangle up to the back, and then fold the top parts back. These triangles can fold in, but not flat out, so they stick out like spikes for some reason. Fold the paws out, then rotate the hand sections all the way around, and there you have an Owlbear. More articulation on this than I had anticipated, thanks to those ball joints in the neck, hips, feet, and shoulders. The Forest Owlbear is the exact same sculpt, except for the head. I'm glad they gave it a brand new head instead of just repainting it. For some Transformers, one mode is emphasized over the other. For example, when a car mode is emphasized, then the robot mode has extra car bits sticking off. When the robot mode is emphasized, the car mode usually has things like hands or even full arms sticking out. Like most shell formers, the shell is the mode with the emphasis, and these Dicelings definitely fit that pattern. I've definitely seen worse shell formers for sure, but if you want a better looking Owlbear, go for their Golden Archive figures. To get it back into the dice mode, simply reverse the steps. Rotate the hand sections all the way around. Fold the paws back down. Fold these triangle parts back down. Flip these back triangles to the front. Flip the back parts up. Scrunch in all those shoulder joints to fill in that gap. Turn the feet backwards. Fold the legs up. Rotate the body back around. And close up the sides, putting that thumb claw into where the other thumb claw should be. So, if these make for halfway decent Owlbear figures, do they also make for halfway decent D20s? Surprisingly, yes, but like halfway decent. They're not evenly weighted enough to justifiably use them for actual gaming, but they're more balanced than you'd think. For the sake of data, I rolled it 50 times, and here are my results. Interestingly enough, 6 and 15 are across from each other on the opposite sides of the die. Also, if you roll it too hard, or especially if you drop it, it'll pop open. I definitely recommend using an actual die for gameplay. If you can find an interesting way to integrate these Dicelings into a campaign, please let me know. So, how much do these cost? They retailed for $14, but I'm not sure how much they'll cost you on the aftermarket. Time will tell. And in that time, hopefully we get more griffin things. The owlbear is as close as we're going to get to a griffin for now. Predator mammal body, bird head, but griffins are my top mythical beasts, but I'm also biased. Either way, I want to thank you for watching, wish you all the nat 20s you deserve, and remind you to always drink responsibly.